All right, Storm Chasers, we are live. And so yesterday, I believe, or either today, Katie Rost from Real Housewives of Potomac ended up outing Charisse Jordan from Real Housewives of Potomac. And so, just in case you don't remember what these two look like, I'm going to actually pull up a picture of them so you do. I'm gonna go straight to Google Images. So here these ladies go right here. As you guys know, Charisse tried to make a desperate attempt to come back on the Real Housewives of Potomac show this past season. In Charisse's desperate attempt to come on to really get back a full-time seat on the show, she basically came on. She was Giselle and Robin's guard dog, bone carrier, bone collector, but all of her tea was still, and so were her bones. And Cameron proceeded to shred them all to dust. Now, I am gonna say, Charisse, if you really wanted your spot back that bad, number one, when you came on the show, in my opinion, you would have been looking a little bit more put together. It is no shade towards Charisse, but in every scene that I pretty much saw Charisse in, she looked very sweaty, she looked out of breath, and she looked very disheveled. And in addition to that, Charisse, what we really needed to know about was you being a munch. Was you and Katie being a munch? Was you and Katie munching on each other? That is what we needed to know. Now, you guys may be like, Storm, what are you talking about? I'm about to tell you. Thank you, young Jackie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, according to Katie Ross's Twitter, she said maybe next season on hashtag ROP, they will ask at Charisse Jordan, oh, she added you. She put the ad on it. She put a stamp on it. Katie's not scared. One thing about Katie, she ain't running from nobody. About the night, as Charisse, about the night, we had shigs. And I lied for her so she could get her settlement, because this was in the middle of Charisse's divorce. If you remember, in the first season of Potomac, Charisse was literally going through a divorce. And if I am correct, the reason why Charisse did not come back for season 2 on Real Housewives of Potomac is because she could not speak about the divorce on the show per her settlement. And without the divorce drama, she pretty much had no storyline. Point blank in a period. So many years later, she comes back, but still leaves this out. This would have been a great way to introduce herself back, as a matter of fact. Anyway, Katie goes on to say, maybe I'm not bitter, just saying. Or maybe she is so entertaining, we will all be amazed as never. So then right away, people started getting on Katie ass on Twitter saying, like, no, you lying, you making this up, you mentally ill, you in recovery, this, that, and the third. And Katie said, no. I never lie. I told Karen first. I told my mom, I don't lie. Okay. So the question I have to ask y'all right away is, do you believe this? Do you believe that Charisse and Katie Ross had sex around season 1 of Real Housewives of Potomac? Do you believe it? Yes or no? And once again, I'm gonna put their pictures up here so y'all know, and y'all can get a visual of who we talking about. Do you believe it? Do you think they munched on each other? Do you think they're each other's type? What caused them to have sex? What led them to have sex? Katie, this is what I need to know now. I need to know the details. I need to know, was it a drunk night? All right. I need to know, did Charisse pursue Katie or did Katie pursue Charisse? I need to know. All right. Now, I remember, Katie, I think it was at one of the reunions. I remember you saying that you have had sex with one of the cast members, but you would not say whom. And we all assumed it was Ashley, because we know she was licking bottoms to be on top and to still get nowhere, and doing all kinds of freak nasty threesomes, foursomes, and fivesomes that she pretended to like, but really didn't. Licking all kinds of cooch and snatch all up in the porta potties and at these concerts with her a lot lizard of an ex. We assumed it was Ashley, not knowing it was allegedly Charisse. Allegedly. Now, People also got on Katie's case because they said, you outed Charisse. This is not right. This is not fair. And Katie said, I never outed anyone. That is a term used in the past when people were ashamed of their sexuality. I protected my friend. But yeah, I don't lie. Told my executive producer also. I don't lie. It's the truth. So Katie told her executive producer. And so if her executive producer, by the way, by Katie saying she told her EP, I'm assuming this was, of course, during the time of filming, not like after. Okay. So if Katie really told her executive producer, then Bravo has truly been dropping the ball. Because why have we been watching 6 and 7 seasons of not reality television when the real juicy stuff was enough to keep us interested on its own? They never really needed to lie to us because this whole storyline of Katie and Charisse munching and scissoring each other would have been entertaining enough. Kasaya said, Kasaya said, that's the definition of outing. Yes, it is. She did out her. I don't like the way Charisse is going after Karen all season. I like Karen Huger. And that's the thing. Charisse supposedly had all this tea on Karen, and Karen was with old Blue Eyes, and Karen was getting her back blown out in the back of an Escalade, only for us to not find out that allegedly Katie was munching on Charisse, and Charisse was munching on Katie, and they was eating their ass and eating their ass and eating their ass and eating their ass. I don't know how far it went, and I don't know what all they did. I don't know if they shared two sides of a two-sided deal. I don't know if they creamed on each other, licked it with their fingers, and stuck it back in. I don't know. But what I do know is that this sounds very entertaining. What I do know that this is more, Katie has given us more on Twitter than Robin has given us in her last 6 or 7 years on the damn show. Bravo, wake your ass up, because this is the tea that we need. Go get Katie. Katie working I think a minimum wage job right now, or a regular job. She's getting her mental health together. Go and give Katie a nice little check to come on the show and bring Charisse back too, and put them in the same party, and let Katie talk about what happened, and let them confront each other, and boom, you got ratings galore. And we can forget about all the lies that you've been shoving down our throat for the last 6 or 7 seasons, the same way Charisse probably shoved the dildo down Katie's throat, or Katie shoved that box all in Charisse's face. That is what it is. That is all. So I'm gonna end this video here. We're gonna come right back in in 5-10 minutes or so. We gotta talk about Jaguar Wright's husband's final letter to her. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all later.